Join me as I take on the challenge of creating the ultimate self-care survival guide for new parents in 2024. As a new parent, it's easy to forget that taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of your little one. But trust me, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you prioritize your own well-being, you'll be a better, more patient, and more energized parent. And let's be real, your mental and physical health will thank you too. One of the biggest challenges new parents face is the constant feeling of being overwhelmed. Between diaper changes, feedings, and lack of sleep, it's no wonder you might feel like you're barely holding on. And on top of that, there's the guilt. Oh, the guilt. You might feel guilty for taking a break, guilty for not being able to do it all, and guilty for needing help. But here's the thing. You can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself first, or you'll end up running on empty. Sleep deprivation is another major obstacle. I mean, who needs sleep when you have a tiny human demanding your attention 24/7, right? But seriously, sleep is essential for your physical and mental health. And let's not forget about the lack of time. It's hard to find a spare moment to breathe, let alone practice self-care. But I'm here to tell you that it's possible, and I'm going to show you how. Then there's the pressure to be perfect. As a new parent, you might feel like you need to have all the answers, and that you're failing if you don't. But the truth is, nobody has all the answers. We're all just figuring it out as we go, and that's okay. It's okay to not have it all together, and it's okay to ask for help. In the midst of all this chaos, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly important. You might feel like you're just trying to survive from one day to the next, but I want you to know that you can thrive. You can find joy in the midst of exhaustion, and you can prioritize your own well-being without feeling guilty. So how do you do it? How do you prioritize self-care when you're already running on empty? Well, it starts with small steps. It starts with taking a few deep breaths or going for a short walk outside. It starts with asking for help or accepting it when it's offered. And it starts with recognizing that you're not alone. One of the most powerful self-care strategies is building a support network. Whether it's your partner, family, friends, or online community, having people who get it can make all the difference. And I'm not just talking about emotional support, I'm talking about practical help too. Whether it's watching the baby while you take a nap or bringing over a meal, having people who can lend a hand can be a lifesaver. For example, I've had new parents tell me that taking a warm bath with Epsom salts has been a game changer for them. Others have said that finding a quiet moment to meditate or practice yoga has helped them stay centered. And some have even shared that simply taking a few minutes to read a book or enjoy a cup of coffee has given them the energy to keep going. I want to share a personal story with you. One of my friends, Sarah, was struggling to adjust to motherhood. She was feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and guilty all the time. But then she started taking small steps towards self-care. She started by taking a 10-minute walk outside each morning and gradually worked her way up to longer periods of exercise. She also started saying yes to help when it was offered and began to prioritize her own needs. And you know what? It made all the difference. She started to feel more energized, more patient, and more confident in her ability to parent. The bottom line is that self-care is not selfish. It's necessary. By prioritizing your own well-being, you'll become a better parent and a better person. So take the first step today. Take a deep breath, ask for help, or do something that brings you joy. Your mental and physical health will thank you, and so will your little one. Thanks for joining me on this journey to create the ultimate self-care survival guide for new parents in 2024. Remember, taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Don't forget to share your own self-care tips in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about parenting and wellness, be sure to check out my other videos.